Manga-Waido.
I'm Yumakito. Our family is not really that well off. And on top of that, I have 4 younger brothers to take care of. So after graduating from high school, I started working right away. I was fortunate that a high school friend, who was a little ahead of me, was at the same company, so he supported me when I was struggling. And all the other staff members were very nice to me. I was the only guy at the office that had joined right out of high school, so they took the time to teach me the ropes. So after about 2 years, I was experienced enough to conclude some major accounts. I finally got my first bonus, so I headed to the department store to buy my brothers and my parents gifts. It was right when I entered when...
A present for someone?
Yes! Just got my bonus, so I figured I should buy my mother something. But I really don't know what I should buy.
Is your mother the outdoors type, or is she more of an indoor type?
She's more of an outdoor type. She takes walks around the neighborhood and also goes hiking a lot.
Okay, how about this shawl? It's convenient for blocking the sun and nice to have when it gets a little cold out.
Yeah, that would be great! I think I'll get it! I was able to get a really nice present for my mom. And that store clerk, she was so pretty. My mom was super happy with the gift. After that, I always bought gifts at the shop. For my mom's birthday, my parents' anniversary gift. That pretty store clerk would always help me out. I was starting to really like her. Finally, I gathered up the courage to ask her out.
I always thought you were such a great guy. I mean, buying your mom or your parents' gifts and all. I'm so happy that you asked me out. I look forward to going out with you.
Her name was Erina. As you can see, she's a real beaut. But not only that, she was considerate and very smart. I felt a sense of pride just walking down the street with her. My life was really starting to look good. But 2 years after I joined the company, I got caught up in a troubling matter. A new employee joined our firm, a guy named Yaguchi. He started pestering me for no apparent reason. At the time, I was 20 and already 2 years at the firm, but he had just graduated college and was 22 years old. I suppose he didn't like it that his superior was a 20-year-old high school grad. Every time we were alone, he would hassle me. Hey, Mr. Keto, heard you only graduated high school. Seriously? Yes, that's right. Oh yeah? Only high school, huh? I thought everyone went to college these days. Why didn't you go? Well, I have 4 younger brothers. Just couldn't afford it, that's all. No money, because you've got scores of kids. I used to hear that kind of thing back in the day, but now? I thought that was like a third world type thing. Hey man, I'm your boss. I would appreciate you not talking to me that way. Oh, yeah. Oh, so sorry. I can't get the high school part of you out of my head. Tend to slip back into that mindset. Know what I mean? But I mean, high school? Really? Maybe you can start now. I mean, just high school. You're never going to get promoted. I have no intention of going to college. I'm quite satisfied with my current situation. You wait too long, it's going to be too late. Don't worry, after you're gone, I'll fill your shoes with ease. Rest assured. Yaguchi is always concerned about pestering me and not listening to a thing I say. As a result, he's made a number of errors. I ended up apologizing to our clients and working overtime to cover for him. I even went to the manager for some advice, but apparently, Yaguchi talks to upper management types courteously, and they perceive him as an upstanding young man. The manager was doubtful of my complaint, saying he was a good kid, so I played him a recording that I secretly took of our conversation. When he heard that, he was furious and severely reprimanded Yaguchi. How could you do that? Man, I was bawled out big time by the boss. It's your fault. If you don't want to get yelled at again, do your work and do it right. Because the boss kept a close eye on him, Yaguchi no longer pestered me. Whew, glad that's all behind me. But that was not all. Apparently, Yaguchi had it out for me and he was waiting to get revenge on me. I was walking downtown with Erina and suddenly Yaguchi appeared out of nowhere and started hassling us. Hey, Mr. Keto, fancy seeing you here. Who's this beauty? Intro time? She's my girlfriend. What's it to you? And what are you doing here? Girlfriend, huh? Hey, did you know that Mr. Keto here is a high school only guy? No promotions in the cards for this guy. Did you know that? On the other hand, my family is rich. I'm a graduate of a prestigious university. My future is assured. Wanna switch boyfriends? Hey, come on, Yaguchi, cut it out! Can't you see you're making Erina nervous? Erina, huh? Her name is even cute. Come on, Erina. Wanna switch to me? I'll buy you anything. Brand bag? A watch, perhaps? I grabbed Erina's hand and steered her away. What's with that guy? Hey, Erina. Sorry about that. He works under me at work. Seems he doesn't like me much. Always pestering me at work. Forget that guy.
Yeah, I was a bit taken aback, but I'm fine. I don't care at all what he said, so don't worry about it, okay?
When I saw that expression on her face, well, everything seemed fine. About that time, we were already planning on getting married. We had already met each other's parents. All that was left was to set the date. All their parents were happy with our engagement, and all I wanted to do was make it work. I really didn't want that loudmouth Yaguchi to screw things up for us. As soon as I got to the office, I went straight to Yaguchi's desk. Don't go messing things up for me! Aaron and I are getting married soon. I was firm in putting him in his place. Then I learned something that blew my mind. What the? I found out that Erina and Yaguchi were connected on SNS. Hey, Erina? What's up? Why are you connected to Yaguchi?
Yeah, that. Sorry. I found out that his father was a regular customer at the store, and so I couldn't very well ignore him. Really sorry.
I see. Sorry for snapping at you.
No, that's okay. I'm sorry too. I'll converse with him normally, businesslike if you will, so don't worry.
After that incident, Yaguchi was transferred to a different department and I was no longer required to support him. I checked her SNS and all I could see was a simple back and forth with an occasional emoji marks. Nothing nefarious. I felt a sense of relief wash over me. But my happiness didn't last long.
I don't know how to say this, but I want to break up with you.
Huh? Why? Why all of a sudden?
I can't. I just can't explain. Please. I'm really sorry. It's not that I don't love you. I do, but I'm truly sorry.
Erina called me out of the blue, and when I met her, she abruptly broke off our engagement. I was dumbfounded. I stood there speechless as she apologized profusely and quickly took off. I tried contacting her, but her contact was blocked, and I had no way of getting in touch with her. I've been completely shut out. I have no way of contacting her. What happened? Why did she break up with me? I even contacted her friends, but they had no idea where she was. Time just passed without a word. But after 6 months, I found out what happened. Hey, Mr. Keto, long time no see! I was in the area, so I thought I would stop in. How are you, bud? Yaguchi. It's been a while. I got an announcement to make. What is it? Well, get ready for this. I got married to Erina. Yep, that's right. Your precious beauty, Erina. Oh, sorry about that. Not yours. Your ex. Are you serious? Bet you're pretty envious. Oh yeah, how could you not be, right? I mean, your precious and beautiful girlfriend. Ex, I mean, totally mine now. Sorry. Can you believe it? Erina chose, no, not you, but me. Yes, little old me. I was flabbergasted as he stood there sneering and snickering like a total jerk. I was speechless. It was so loud and brash that all my coworkers were looking towards us with astonishment. I held back my laughter and took on a serious face and said to him, "Okay, so you married Erina, huh? Good for you. She was going out with 4 other guys. Did you get all that settled, or is she still seeing those guys?" "Huh? 4 guys? What the hell are you talking about?" "Don't tell me you married her without knowing anything about her." "Yeah, well, my folks had her checked out before we broke up. They were a little wary of her background. I was just going to confront her with it when she broke up with me, so that was quite a relief for me." "You're not serious, are you?" "So you took her off my hands, huh? Well, I thank you for that. I didn't know how to get out of it at the time, so I really appreciate that. You helped out. Thanks, man." "Oh, you're lying, right? Yeah, that's it. You're so pissed that you made all that up, right? Can't put it past these high schoolers. They are always such sore losers." "Oh, yeah. Her relative is a Yakuza member. You knew that, right? No? And you married her? Holy crap!" "Huh? Yakuza? Get out of here!" Yeah, that was my reaction too. When I saw the investigator's report, I was floored. Apparently, she was going out with 4 different guys, all for money. She even has a couple of ex-husbands. According to her report, she was playing around a lot in her teens. I saw some pictures of her back then, and I saw pictures of her with bleach blonde hair and a cigarette dangling out of the corner of her mouth. When I saw that picture, I was thrown a little off balance. Her relative, who is a Yakuza member, caused some sort of incident and is currently incarcerated. When I relayed all this juicy info to Yaguchi, I could see him slowly turning pale right before my very eyes. "Oh shoot! My parents run their own business. If her relatives find out, our clients might pull out. And what's more, my younger brother wants to be a cop. He'll never be accepted if we have a relative like... Damn it! What the hell did you do?" "Do? I didn't do anything. You went ahead and stole her from me. Figure it out for yourself. And get your grubby hands off me, would ya?" After that, I heard that he got into a heated argument with Erina. "You totally duped me, you lying wench! I want a divorce! No!"
What? You're the one who wanted to get married. You were like practically begging me. Forget that for a second. This new bag came out. French. Buy it for me, would you?
Are you nuts? I'm not gonna buy you that or anything else for that matter. Seems the argument got completely out of hand. They apparently grappled and fell down the stairs. And evidently both of them sustained major damage. Later, at a company party, I spotted Yaguchi. He was on crutches. He looked like he was in severe pain. He even had facial scars. Looked pretty painful. After a while, Yaguchi didn't show up at work. Maybe because of the scars at his face, depression perhaps, I don't know. Someone at the company, Yaguchi's coworker, told me he just stays locked up in his room. About their marriage, he was able to get a divorce, but since he was at fault, he had to pay a considerable amount of compensation to Erina. I saw an SNS post where he was whining about that lying, money-grubbing wench, as he colorfully put it. As for Erina, it seems she found another guy and was doing what she always does, but seems she got hooked up with the wrong guy, who cleaned her out. Not a penny left, so I hear. I did get one mail from her that said, "Got taken for all my money, please help." I simply deleted and blocked that mail address forever. Good riddance to both of these losers. With no interruptions from the likes of Yaguchi, I'm now able to go about my work with total confidence. Well, I learned that I don't really have an eye for women, so now I'm gonna take it easy. No more women for me. I'm just gonna dive into my work.